Now it's a little bit harder when you're given a front view and a side view and a top view, and you're asked to actually build the three-dimensional model. This is So let's start with a bunch of cubes here. And we're going to have to construct a model that would look like these from the front, from the side, and from the top. And it's a little bit like a trial and error. So you could say, okay, let's build something from the front that goes 2, 1, 1. So you could do this. Well, here, these two are already together. So 2, 1, 1. And so you could say to yourself, okay, this is satisfying the front view because it's 2, 1, 1. And that's true. You would be correct. This is satisfying the front view. But from the side, it's supposed to be 2 tall, and then, so 2 and then 1. So when I spin this around, I have 2 and I don't have the 1 out here. So you could say, okay, well, I'm going to stick this here. So now from the front, that's 2, 1, 1. That's correct. And from the side, that's 2 and then 1. So that would be correct. But now we got to look at it from the top, and it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3 along the bottom, and then 2 tall in the middle. So looking at it from the top, you'd say, well, that doesn't look anything like what it should be. But if I took this cube here and moved it to the middle, now when I look at it from the top, there's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. And I think that's checking out correct. So from the top, 1, 2, 1. That's right. From the side, I should see 2 and then 1. Yep, 2 tall and then 1 on its own here. So that's correct. And looking at it from the front, I should see 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1. That's correct. So this model here would be the three-dimensional view of these sketches here of the front, the side, and the top. So again, this is a bit of a trial and error process. You'll start with one of the views and construct it, but you might have to move some of the cubes around or add a few cubes to make sure that all 3 views work out. Again, you'll get good at this skill by practicing it, by getting these blocks out and playing around with them. So one of the other things that we can do, if we're given a front view, a side view, and a top view, is we can use what's called isometric dot paper, which allows us to draw 3-dimensional images on a 2-dimensional or a flat surface. So I'll just show you how you can draw something simple like a cube. So if I take this black dot and this black dot and connect them, connect these, and connect these, and then connect this one, you can see that we've kind of got a 3-dimensional looking cube here. There would be hidden lines back here too, but here's a 3-dimensional cube. And so I would encourage you to get some graph paper, isometric dot paper rather, and just practice drawing cubes so that you know how to draw a basic cube. So having learned how to draw a basic cube on the isometric dot paper, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to take these different views and draw this figure. See what this figure would look like. Well, let's just say we'll start here. So I'm going to draw a cube. And I'm going to do the front view here. So I have 3 across the front, and the middle one has a stack of 2. So I've drawn my first cube here. Now I'm going to draw another cube here. And what's going to happen is some of these lines are going to now get hidden. So for instance, this line here I'm not going to see anymore. So I'm going to wipe that line out. There we go. So this would be 2 cubes side by side. And now but I need to do a third one. And of course, some of these lines would now be hidden. This one here, and this one here. Oh, I erased some of the other ones. Here we go. So now there's 3 cubes side by side. And my middle one needs to be too tall. So this one here, this center cube, I'm going to have to draw another cube on top. So I'm going to go up another cube. Up another cube. And erase some lines here. Oh. So now I've got 1 here, 1 cube here. I've got 2 cubes here, and I've got another cube here. So my front view looks right, 1, 2, 1. When I look at it from the side, however, I'm supposed to see 2 cubes tall here, so I would see that. Let's just put on here, this is the front view. And looking from this is going to be the side view. So 2 tall, I see 2 tall there. And then, but I'm supposed to have 1 sticking out here. And when I look at it from the top, there should be 1, 2, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a cube right here. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. I need 1 right here. So I'm going to draw another cube on the side here. And now I would have a 3-dimensional image that represents this. Let's just double check. So 1, 2, 1 from the front. 1, 2, 1. That's right. From the side, we would see 2 and then 1. From the side, I'm seeing 2 tall and then 1. And from the top, I should see 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 kicking out here. So this is how we can take the front view, side view, and top views, and using isometric dot paper, we can come up with a 3-dimensional rendering or a 3-dimensional image of these different views. So this is a tricky skill, and so something you would need to practice, and it would help to even use the little cubes, the little blocks, to help you in your drawing.